Welcome back to the Cheap and Easy. Check this out. Somebody threw this away. They said they had this, basically all the panels were off. It was all in a big old pile. And they said they did everything they could do. They can't figure it out. They're throwing it away. So they threw this generator away. Like I said, all the panels were off, laying in a pile, but everything else on the inside looked brand new. So I took a chance, and I said, if you don't care, I wouldn't mind having it. He said, go for it, I'm just throwing it away. The only thing that was missing, that was this bottom plate. And I just made this out of some scrap metal, flat sheet metal. I think maybe 14 gauge, something like that. Had to get a few bolts at the hardware store. Couldn't find all the bolts. Well, the first thing I did, before I put all these panels back on, took a little starter fluid, sprayed it in the air breather, which is back in here. And of course, I ain't got no tools on me. Oh, you know what? That big old pry bar. I wonder if that thing will fit in there. That way you guys can see. Spiders are already on it. Ugh, yuck. Anyway, like I said, all the panels are off. I went and took this air breather off, sprayed some starter fluid in it, and took my jumper pack, hooked it onto the battery terminals, and then I cranked her over. That thing fired up first try. Boom. I was like, what the heck? It would stay running every time I spray starter fluid. That's an instant sign. And like I drained the gas because the gas stunk. It was some old gas. So I knew the carburetor was going to be bad. Tore the carburetor out. There's like little crystals in it, and it's just no good. You could probably clean this up, but at the end of the day, it's just cheaper to just get a new fuel pump. Or carburetor. Why did I say fuel pump? But look how nasty that is. I even cleaned this up a little. But it was just big old chunks in here. It's like crystals. Nasty. So, if it looks like that, you know the inside of this is going to be just the same. So, I went on old eBay. I went ahead and spent the extra money and got the genuine Honda replacement part. Put a new carburetor on this bad boy. It came with everything. You can see it's right there. Came with everything. I went ahead and put a new air breather in. Changed the oil. Put a new fuel filter in it. Get in there. Oh, I had to get a battery. There was no battery. Check this out. Alright, so fuel on. There's no fuel in the carburetor. Pull this. See if she fires up. Like I said, I bought a new battery for it too. Crazy. This guy said he's done everything he can think of. But it's usually, guys, it's usually something simple like a carburetor. But, you know, this is like a, I don't know what they are, probably a $3,000 generator. He just threw away. Just in case you don't believe me, it does work. I'll get my old grinder out here. Come on now, get over here. All right, Greg. How awesome is that? usually it's a good idea, if you're not using your generator and you're done, go ahead and shut your fuel off. Shut that fuel off and let that carburetor run out. So you just shut that off, and you'll see how efficient this is, how long it runs with the fuel off. Go ahead and put this up. You may hear the idle go up and down a little bit because slowly running out of fuel. And what was cool, the key was still on there. They had it attached like this. So all I had to do is put a carburetor on it, new battery, and build this plate. I'll show you what I'm going to do here. So right now I just got it sitting on my little dolly, rolling it around. So I made some. Got some no flat tires, never flat tires at Harbor Freight. Got me a 5/8 bolt, lock nut, and then I drilled some holes in the carter pin. This is just scrap metal I had laying around. This is just angle iron. This is actually a angle iron from a bed frame. I keep all my bed frames for the angle iron. That thing's still running. Okay, I don't have to yell no more. So there you go. So now we can shut the key off. Gas is off. She's empty. I don't know if you heard me, but this is old bed frame. I keep all my bed frames. If I see people throwing a bed frame away, the angle iron, I keep it. Because, man, that's free angle iron, guys. So this is going to be pretty simple. I measured underneath here. You can see a bolt here and a bolt here. So I'll take that nut off and that nut. And so I measured it right there. And just drilled me a hole there and there. So this should fit right underneath there. So the plan is be just like that. And then it'll bolt up on there. And we'll do the same thing for the other one. So now I can roll this dude around a little easier. And I don't have to worry about the tires going flat. And this is just old scrap metal laying around. Super simple. So I'm going to get these wheels on. I'll show you just a bit. Unless you guys want to watch me. You guys can watch. Hang on, let me set the camera up. I can't do this one-handed. I am not a pro. I wish I was. Hey, see that right over there? That's my new motor that Tom dropped off for me. My buddy Tom. It is a 427 big block. That's going to be our next build. As soon as we get it done with this damn LS, we're putting that on the engine stand. And we're going to put that thing together, and I don't have a clue what I'm going to do with that motor. But I want to build it and hear it. I mean, hopefully it sounds better than that. Alright, let me go see what kind of tools I need. I may have some already over here. Oh yeah! Put this carburetor back in the box. That's carburetor if you need it. If you have one of these. These are good generators. Super quiet. Super heavy. Okay, get that off. I can leave those legs on here. Let's see. Huh. Look at that. Well, we should be able to leave these on here. I need to get a little washer to space it up just a little bit. And here cut this rubber grommet right down here a little bit. Just give it a little trim job. Alright, let me go get a washers. Ay, ay, ay. Ah. Oh, come on. I don't know if you can hear them kids screaming. That's not my kids. Neighbor kids. They're alright. They're just playing. You guys can see what I'm doing. Yeah. Alright, so that's what I'm doing. Just tightening her up. Just 2 bolts. Super simple. I love when a plan goes together. Don't always go that way. Ouch. Is this not the right size? Oh hell, I got the wrong size. No wonder it's slipping and popping around. What is it, a freaking metric? Son of a gun, what size is it? Not a half. Must be a 12. Well, let me go get the right wrench. Yo! Alright, I'm back. That's a 12 millimeter. There we go. Now she's a tightening. Put that half on it. Slipping and sliding all over the place. Alright, there's one side. Look at that. That thing looks mean just the way it is. She's going to be generating some power now. Alright, let's spin this dude around. Yeah. Oh, she's heavy. Yeah. She's heavy. Alrighty. I need a couple of washers. Don't fall. Don't fall. Okay. Oh, a couple washers. Oh. Okay. Boy, my measurements are good. Don't fall, don't fall. Let me get this tight. Don't fall on me. always wanted one of these generators, but I didn't want that, pay that price. I don't mind spending $100. I think that's about all I got wrapped into it. That's wheels too. Can't beat that. Alrighty, we got her. Oh, nice. Here, I'll go give it a little test spin real quick. Uh-oh. I hear a little rubbing. My measurements are off just a little. Can you believe that? I think I'll just trim it right there. Or I could actually, maybe I'll space this out a little bit. So note to self, make this just a little wider. Other side's good, look at that. That's a pretty good guess though. But you get the idea of what you got to do. Yeah, I may just throw a washer back here. Space that out just a little bit. I mean, it's just barely, or I may even just say screw, because it is just barely rubbing. It's not like you're going to be moving this all over the place. But that sucker's heavy. You can't do, you don't want to pick that up by yourself. That is for sure. Boy, I like it though. Nice. Oh, it is missing a oil cover, but nah, that's all right. It's all right. Sweet. One generator, good to go. And we did a little modifications to it already. Look at that. Oh, see, it's just rolling on its own. It says, peace out. Awesome. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Peace out. Hopefully this gives you some ideas if you have a generator. Or somebody throws a generator away. It's more than likely the carburetor. People just don't like working on stuff anymore. They rather just throw it away. And me being the dumbass, I go grab it. Alright, peace out. Signing off.